Hey there, and welcome to the latest episode of the Mind Body Health Podcast with me, Dave Sheahan, high performance consultant and dedicated over 25 years to educate, motivating, and inspiring people just like you to regain control of the mind body health area of your life and ultimately to live the life that you can, to have the life experience that you can, to create the fun, vibrant, fulfilling, successful, and most importantly, happy life that you can have. But it takes work, it takes action. It ain't going to just happen. So on these podcasts, I'm using as a platform to share important messages to educate you in various aspects of, mindset, exercise, nutrition, sleep, life, self, and time management, all these kind of areas so you can enrich your life. I use it to motivate you, hopefully, in what I'll say, inspire you in stories that I'll tell you, and sometimes as well to call you out and to ask you questions. And this is one particular episode where I want to ask you a question. This episode is me asking you, why are you so allergic to taking personal responsibility for your health and well-being? Why are you so allergic to taking personal responsibility for your health and well-being? Now, before I move on, of course, some of you are going to be listening and thinking, what are you on about? I do take personal responsibility for my health and well-being. I do live a healthy life. I do watch my hydration, nutrition, my mind feed, my exercise, my sleep, and so on. That's cool. If you do, you tick the box, fantastic. Keep working on improving on your journey through life. Like for me, I've improved my lifestyle and the way I live and the way I feed my mind and my body for over 25 years. It will continue. It is an ongoing, evolving process. You can always be a little bit better. So well done to you. Keep it going. I hope you still get something from this podcast. But the message is especially to those of you who are not taking personal responsibility for your health and well-being. Like, tell me, are you primarily consumed with negativity, negative thoughts, negative actions, negative decisions, inaction, making excuses, playing the blame game? No, is your mind consumed with that? Do you typically live your life consumed with that? The poor me, the martyr, the, oh, why me? Why does it always happen to me? I'm so unlucky, blaming luck and so on. What about with your health? What about with your well-being? What about your body shape? What about your energy, your emotional state, your finances, your professional life, all different areas? Now, in this particular one, I want to focus primarily on the health and well-being because that impacts everything. I'm always saying that the mind-body health area of your life is the key foundation of everything in your life. And it is because it has a catalytic impact on every area of your life when you have control of the mind, body, and health. And this is why I want to ask you, why are you allergic to taking personal responsibility for your health and well-being? Because for the vast majority of the world, that's the only logical, well, not even logical, but reason I can get. Like, I'm over 25 years working with thousands of people all over the world, knowing thousands more people. And obviously there's myself, people I know close to me and so on, and how people are living their lives, how people are behaving. Like, I've had such a immersed life in, studying human behavior and psychology because, again, it interests me so much and it's the crux of everything. Like I've always said, your mind is a control tower. So that's why I'm asking you, are you allergic to taking personal responsibility? Do you enjoy playing the blame game? Do you enjoy feeling ill? Do you enjoy getting ill? Do you enjoy living in fear of getting diseases and viruses and all these kind of things? Do you enjoy literally living through your life in that way? Do you enjoy, putting chemicals into your body with the hope that they're going to give you longevity and make you feel better? Do you enjoy having no energy? Do you enjoy your brain being foggy and not being able to focus and have proper concentration? Do you enjoy, being in bad mood a lot of the time, being temperamental, being short-tempered, just, not feeling good within yourself? Do you enjoy not having any confidence, not having any self-esteem, not having a positive self-image, hating how you look, wearing certain types of clothes and colors to hide how you feel that you look? Do you enjoy feeling embarrassed when you're out in public? Do you enjoy not being able to do things you should be able to do, like go to the beach, go on social occasions, go swimming, all these kind of things? Do you enjoy this stuff? Do you enjoy popping 20, 30, 40, 50 pills a day just literally to survive, just to not be in immense pain or discomfort or ill health? Because for the majority of people, they're literally just they're being kept alive as opposed to living. Like, if you're not living a vibrant, fulfilling life, a life where you can do what you want, an energetic life, a life where you're in control of your health and well-being, you're not really living. You're just surviving. You're being kept alive. Medication's keeping you alive in a lot of cases, unfortunately. It's about quality of life. We want quality of life, and it's about taking personal responsibility. And I'm sick and tired of seeing so many people out there bitching and moaning about the way they feel, the pains they're in, the illnesses they've got, the sicknesses that they have, the rises in diseases, lifestyle diseases like cancer and diabetes and heart disease and strokes and dementia and all these other things. When instead, what we should be doing, and every single one of us, every single day, but especially those whose lifestyles are out of control and who are unhealthy. And if this is you and you're not taking personal responsibility for any area of life, but especially health and well-being, what the hell am I doing? This question should be asked. What the hell am I doing? The way I'm living my life. What the hell am I thinking in the choices I'm making in what I consume and what I do every single day? What the hell am I thinking when I'm watching brain-numbing, negative, manipulative material on TV or newspapers or radios or people? Negative people are just as toxic as the material that people consume. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? Why don't I want to live an optimal life? Why do I not want to feel amazing? Why am I not taking the action to do so? Because the bottom line is you can. You can, just like I can. I take personal responsibility for my life. I take personal responsibility for my health and well-being. Every single day, I'm very conscious. What am I consuming liquid-wise? Getting clean, healthy, live water. I invest in that to make sure that happens. I invest in the food that I consume. I invest in making food, whole food from scratch. I invest in making sure that I exercise. I invest in things like meditation and yoga. I invest in myself in getting quality sleep and having pre-sleep routines. I invest in myself in doing things to counteract stress, prepare for stress, deal with stress. I do things to create positive mind feed as much as I possibly can and counteract the negative mind feed. I'm every single day in a process, an evolving process of that. But I have a lifestyle which sees me having a very high level of health and well-being. Like I said to start, it can always improve. It can always get better. Mine will continue to get better. It has for the last year. It has for the last 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, pretty much my whole life for the last 25 years, especially as I became very aware of the fact that we can take personal responsibility for our lives, especially the health and well-being. So look, the bottom line is, if you're experiencing poor health right now, if you're worried about getting poor health in the future, if you've poor energy, if you've poor motivation, if you hate how you look, you, as I said, disguise yourself and hide behind clothes and colors, or just literally hide at home, not want to see people, then do something about it. Take personal responsibility for where you are, where you've been in your past. You're responsible for it. Where you are right now, this second that you listen to this, you're responsible for it. Where you go to in the future, you are responsible for it. Of course, there are things that will impact it to a certain degree, but you still decide every single action you take. You are the one who reacts to every situation. You are the one who makes choices so many times every single day. Practically every second, you're making a choice of some kind. You've made a choice to listen to this positive thing. You could instead be watching some brain-numbing soap or something, or some negative news media, something like that. You know, you're making choices all the time. What you put in your mouth, you make choices. What you put in your brain, you make choices. What you do with your life, you make choices. It's time for us to stop appearing to be allergic to taking personal responsibility for our lives, because you shouldn't be. You want to thrive. You want to have a great life. You want to enjoy your life. Why wouldn't you? But why don't you? That's the question I have for you, because looking from the outside in, looking at you from the outside, looking at the majority of people, they seem to be happy, just living horrible lives, mediocre lives, unhappy lives, no, unhealthy lives, being in pain a lot of the time, having diseases, popping tons of pills, getting tons of jabs. Like, are you truly happy living like that? Is that the better choice? You know, you have a choice. As I said, it's like you're allergic to taking care of yourself and taking personal responsibility. Why? Why? Why are you allergic to it? Do something about it. Remember, it's a choice. I want you to stop playing the blame game. I want this podcast to be the turning point for you. Okay? I'm trying to call you out in this. Again, I'm asking you the question, are you or why are you allergic to take personal responsibility for your health and well-being? Remember, your health is your wealth. Your health and well-being, that whole area, the mind-body health, is the key foundation of everyone's life. If you don't have good control of your mind-body health, I can guarantee you all other areas of your life will not be fulfilling, or will be nowhere near as fulfilling as it possibly could be. So you need to focus on it. Everyone does. If you look at the happiest rich people or successful people or famous people, the happiest ones, the ones who seem truly happy, they take care of themselves. But there's thousands, if not millions, of successful people, perceived successful people, who are not actually happy, and their lives are out of control despite incredible, incomprehensible wealth. and fame and celebrity and success, and perceived success. But why? Because they're not in control of their mind, they're not in control of how they feel about themselves, they don't have good self-esteem, not in control of their health, not in control of their body. I've drilling this message in for over 25 years. I will do it till my last breath. It's what I feel I'm here for. It gets frustrating though sometimes, because when people like you are not listening, will you listen, but then you don't act on it, and you continue to lead a life that is not healthy, and you continue to, hammer your health and well-being. Like, there's nothing more can be said to you. You have to take personal responsibility. I'm sharing information. I'm trying to educate you. I'm trying to motivate you. I'm trying to stir you and inspire you into action. But you are the one who has to do it. I cannot do it for you. So why are you not doing it? Why? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself, why are you looking for solutions that are from medication and vaccines and magic pills, constantly on the search for magic pills, magic bullets that suddenly change everything? It doesn't happen. Things don't just change dramatically. None of these are solutions. Stop believing there. True health and well-being is found in what you eat, what you consume for your mind, what you consume for your body, what you do every day, the choices you make every day. That's true health and well-being. And it's time for you to take personal responsibility, because basically it is a choice and there are no excuses. I've worked with thousands of people all over the world for over 25 years. I've yet to hear one valid excuse. There is no valid excuse. Everything's about how you react. Yes, you may have had a hard situation in your life that has taken you down and brought you down emotionally. You may even feel that you're depressed, but how you react to that is massive. You choose how you react to it. You take personal responsibility for how you react to it. And it's hard sometimes. Of course it is. But do you want to have a fun, vibrant, fulfilling, successful, and importantly, happy life? Or do you want to stay like a martyr in self-pity, in pain, in poor health, literally surviving, medicated to the hilt, unable to do things you want, not even independent, possibly? Is that how you want to continue? Because it's up to you. So my question to you again on this podcast is, why are you so allergic to taking personal responsibility for your health and well-being? Why are you so allergic to it? And I want you to answer that question with confusion and embarrassment of yourself. And I want it, importantly, to be answered with action, positive action, progressive action, something that will move you forward to better health and well-being. Because I can guarantee you one thing 100%. If you take positive steps towards better health and well-being, you will experience more vitality, you will experience more energy, you will experience more confidence, self-esteem, positive self-image, slimness, slimmer, losing fat, getting toned, all that, better mindset. You'll be more likely to do all the right things instead of wrong things. You'll be more tolerant to people. You'll be more choosy in who you let into your life. All these different things. Your finances will improve, your professional life will improve, every area will improve. Because when you've controlled the mind, body, health area of your life, I can guarantee you everything else improves. So take personal responsibility for your life. Now more than ever, 2020 has been a year which has seen so much fear, but has seen so little reaction to that fear in a way that people should be, which is to take personal responsibility for their health and their well-being. 2020 should have woken people up to go, hold on a second, what am I being afraid here? Whether the fear is right or wrong, because I have my own opinions on that and I've shared them a lot. But let's just pick it as being, people were right to be afraid. There was something to be afraid of. If you're afraid, then why didn't you act on it? Why don't you do something to make yourself less fearful? Give yourself a reason to be less fearful. Why don't you do that? Why haven't you? And start doing it. Because remember, it's a choice. It's up to you. You can have the kind of life you want. You can have the kind of immune system you want. Remember, your immune system is your army. It's your defense. So if your immune system is suppressed all the time and is crap, of course things are going to get in and make you sick and make you in pain and make you have a poor quality of life. But if you take care of your immune system and you're constantly strengthening your immune system, doing all the different things that you can do that are within your power, because they are within your power, there's big listings within your power that all boost and increase your immune system and make that army goddamn strong, make it incredibly strong and practically impenetrable, then you give yourself the best chance of not being ill or never being ill. I can't ever say things will never happen because there's no guarantees. Like for me, there's no guarantee I won't get sick. No guarantee I won't get viruses. No guarantee I won't get things like cancer or other lifestyle diseases. But the way I live my life gives me the best possible chance of none of that happening. Or if any of them do, I'm in a great position to recover really, really fast and importantly survive. And that's where taking personal responsibility comes in. That's why my lifestyle is the vaccine. My lifestyle is my vaccine, I should say, I suppose. Your lifestyle should be yours. We have everything we need to protect us. Of course, there's exceptions. There's exceptions to everything. But you have everything you need to protect yourself from everything. But it's down to you to take a personal responsibility for your health and well-being. So are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Are you going to start taking personal responsibility for your health and well-being? Are you going to continue the way you are, blaming other things, relying on medication, pharmaceuticals, and vaccines? And that's only that area of life. Not to mind not taking responsibility for your relationships, your professional life, and your finances. That's a whole other story. But what I really feel, when people take control of my body and health and really take personal responsibility for it, typically the impact of that then is, again, you take personal responsibility for everything. And that's typically what happens. So I hope this message has struck a chord in you. I hope it has woken you the hell up, because I know for many of you listen to this, you need to wake the hell up. Some of you need to wake up big time because you're taking zero responsibility. Some of you, it'll wake up a bit more and stir you into more action and accelerate your gains because you're taking a certain amount of personal responsibility. And for others, maybe it'll be a reminder that take responsibility has brought you to where you are right now and why you're leading a life that's got good quality and you're in fairly good control. And hopefully it'll motivate you to do even more. Like I said, I will always be looking at ways to improve my quality of life. I will always take personal responsibility for everything in my life, and in particular, my health and well-being. Hope this has helped you guys. Do let me know. Your feedback super important. Leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. It'd be great. Share this podcast out there far and wide, whether you're watching this on any of the podcast platforms or listening on any of them, or possibly watching this on my YouTube channel. Take care. Keep focused. Keep watching and listening to the Mind Body Health podcast. Please share it out there. The more people to hear these messages, the better. These are important messages that will change lives to anyone who's open to using their ears to listen, and importantly then afterwards acting on it. Okay, so Dave Sheahan here, high performance consultant from the Mind Body Health podcast. Look forward to speaking to you on the next episode.